So tell me a bit about you and your family.
So I have my wife, Helen, and my 2 children, a boy and a girl.
What I'd be really interested to hear is your experience as a working parent. So obviously you've got quite young kids, you're just about to have one going to school, and some of the challenges that can bring.
Certainly over the last 4 years I've learnt a lot and had basically no expectation or understanding of what it was going to be like when I had kids starting school. Challenges, as every parent will be aware of, especially trying to juggle the start and end of the day with looking after the kids.
Okay, and how did you find it coming back after your leave as a dad? Was it kind of quite different coming back now being a dad, or did everything just sort of feel like normal?
Actually, it was a little bit different, I would say, from when I came back with my son than my daughter, because for my daughter I took 2 months actually off at the end,
fantastic.
so we shared the parental leave.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that worked really well, and actually I have recommended that to people who are looking to do something similar, because that meant that we both had a good period of time off.
What do you feel like are the best bits of parenting, and what are the frustrations that you experience?
I mean, spending time with the kids, whatever their mood, they're always good fun, and they always bring a smile to your face, and it's lovely to see them grow, or they grow very quickly, as you'll know. The challenge is, especially going from a work environment where people listen to you and you can ask them to do something or ask for a favour. And how did you feel then when you came back to work? Was it different between the first and the second?
It was actually, and a lot of the work I do around the parent network and the things that I've been able to do in Nestlé to support parents actually came from the experience I had when I came back from having Joe, who's my youngest. Yeah. So I had my eldest, come back to work, had a really great sort of return. So when I came back after having Joe, my second, I kind of expected it to be a really smooth transition. But actually, those first few months back, I really struggled. Nestlé were great and supported me to set up our parental mentoring scheme. So we now have our Parent Pals programme, which is mentoring aimed at new parents coming back in that first kind of year.
So Rachel, is there something you wish people would consider a little bit more when working with parents?
I think there's loads of things, but I think for me, the more I talk to parents, the more I think is, don't make the assumptions, have the conversations, ask the questions. And also I think, and I know it's hard in some roles, but grant the flexibility where we can. I want us to make that something that's just a given for all parents. Yeah.